Hi, I'm Dr. Kadari, a family medicine resident and also a physician interested in improving the healthcare system, which starts with everyone understanding it. So, really sad story from the ICU. I was covering the ICU all throughout the holidays, throughout my birthday. I was one of the overnight residents there. And we had a middle-aged woman, about a 57-year-old woman, who is covered in terms of her care here at our county hospital with our county health plan. So I'm super proud to work at a place where we have basically created a quote unquote insurance program, but what it really is a payment program where patients who don't qualify for Medicaid because they're too rich, but they're too poor to afford regular healthcare insurance, can do a lot, but we don't have certain services. For example, we don't have ECMO and we don't have organ transplant services. So we have a lady who came in pretty much needing a liver transplant. She came in an acute liver failure, likely due to some background of autoimmune hepatitis, but maybe she was also taking some herbal supplements chronically that damaged her liver or tipped her over all of a sudden. We don't know the exact reason. So we tried to get her stabilized and then tried to transfer her to a private hospital that does have the ECMO, or sorry, not the ECMO, but the liver transplant services that she required. And even before we started, once we got through all the clinicals, it was pretty much she's self-pay, meaning she doesn't actually have insurance. And so she was denied transfer everywhere from all of the major tertiary academic centers to smaller private hospitals because their care wouldn't be covered. I don't have a grand takeaway from this other than it felt super shitty as a physician to see that happening. Now, she may have died anyway, but she died knowing that we couldn't transfer her due to some insurance thing. The system is built so that these hospitals pretty much have no recourse. If they were to accept all of the uninsured patients and not get any payment, they would be bankrupt. But they also have no system, which I blame everyone for, the insurance company and the hospitals. They don't have any system for helping some of these more emergent cases, even as, charity and then back paying something. I think there should be a backdoor for patients who are so emergently sick. And third, we all need to understand more about this stupid healthcare system in order to fix it. And you'll see a lot of proposals going around now as the Affordable Care Act subsidies are expiring. Check out my page for more videos about that. I've also got a website, pk.talks.net, that summarizes more of it. But essentially, a lot of the Republican senators who are arguing for free choice in plans and a free marketplace, and they don't want the healthcare subsidies, but they want to give you money in your HSAs to basically let you pick what plans to buy, and they want to bring back lower cost, deregulated healthcare plans. The problem is that healthcare, and I'm not saying this to look down on anyone, healthcare insurance is really complicated. It's not like even for shopping like car insurance or for shopping for a new bag. It's super complicated. You don't have access to all the prices. There's a lot of monopolies behind the scenes. And so it's not easy for consumers to shop and figure out what is fair and what is adequate healthcare coverage for them. Also, opening up the market to all these bad players coming back, people who will only cover you for primary care visits, but not for hospital visits. I mean, how is the average person supposed to figure all of that out? And frankly, you don't know when you're going to need a hospital visit. You don't know when you might tip into acute liver failure. You don't know those things. And it's not helpful for you to have a plan that when you're in a pinch or in acute liver failure, then denies you care. And so all of these free market plans that want to bring all that back with less regulation, yeah, they might appear to be cheaper, but they also may cause you to directly die. And so I think it's super important that we all get more educated and advocate for what I think is best, which is at the very least a 2-tier plan with universal healthcare coverage that is good enough for everybody. And then you just kind of add on the bougie healthcare for whatever other people want to pay for.